Okay, so they did this already. Apparently, Inside Edition did it, but
right?
it's only. Oh, SoulFlow did it?
Of course I am.
Perfect.
Go Trump.
It's a cringeworthy social experiment. Watch what happens when Donald Trump fans are read what they thought were quotes of his.
I've got a Trump pamphlet here, but I've replaced all the quotes with Hitler quotes.
Trump's been compared to the German dictator by some throughout his presidency.
What is this wonky ass music, bro? While you're showing Hitler? Trump's been compared to. Yeah, I could do this better.
Presidential campaign. But can these random people tell the difference between the two? SoFlo YouTube channel puts it to the test.
Who says I am not under the special protection of God? What do you think about that? Do you think...
I feel like that's okay.
That's okay?
If Trump's an atheist, that's okay.
I do not see why man should not be as cruel as nature. Well, why do you think he comes up with that?
Well, man is the cruelest animal.
Great liars are also great magicians. Wow. Well, I think that, you know, he's going to lie in any way, probably to, like, support the country, to keep the country going.
Okay, this sucks. This is mid.
Good.
These are really Hitler's comments. Their reactions are hysterical.
I'd say you're lying to me.
They are, though. They're quotes from Hitler.
You made this pamphlet?
They pick like awful quotes instead of going with like Hitler's speech on the family. You know what I mean? Like here. Here, let's see. Like, don't read Hitler quotes, they will clip you, Dumbo. This is way late. This is way less race than I thought. Mid. No, I'm saying that like I'm saying that there are identical fucking talking points, like cultural. Look, when people goes, wait, you're just gonna read us Hitler speech? You just don't do this, man. Shut the fuck up. I'm already reading you the Hitler takes every day by looking at Republicans. That's the point, okay? The entire point is if you looked at some of Hitler or Mussolini's fucking statements about the family, his statements against communism, his statements about reinstituting national pride in your countrymen, you will recognize that it is identical to the Republican Party's fucking takes currently. Chat is acting like Hitler talking points are being shouted through a loudspeaker by the conservative media every day. Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, listen. Here. This is Hitler's first radio address, okay? Hitler's first radio address to the German people as chancellor, okay, where he talks about his vision for the future of Germany. And also, motherfuckers going, don't read Hitler, like you're going to platform Hitler. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Holy shit. Okay, what are you, that weak? You're going to read him say, like, the family is really important. You're going to read him say the exact same shit that like every fucking MAGA conservative has been saying, and all of a sudden you're that weak-minded that you're going to be like, oh man. Okay, highest values of our past, of the Reich, or let's say of the nation, of its honor, its freedom, and thereby lost everything. Since those days of freedom, the Almighty has drawn his blessing from our nation. Discord and hatred have moved on. Filled with the deepest distress, millions of the best German men and women from all walks of life see the unity of the nation disintegrating in a welter of egotistical political opinions, economic interests, and ideological conflicts. He's talking about unity and how there's a heartbreaking disunity. We did not receive the equality and fraternity which was promised us. Instead, we lost our freedom. The breakdown of the unity of the mind and will of our nation at home is followed by the collapse of its political position abroad. You have to dumb it down a little bit, obviously, because this is like Donald Trump would never use these kinds of takes because they're too, like, they're not written. It's too wordy. Okay? The delusion that some are conquerors and others conquer, destroy the trust between nations and destroy the world economy. But by the misery of our people is terrible. The starving industrial proletariat working class, the starving working class have become unemployed in the millions, while the whole middle and artisan class have been made paupers. If the German farmer who is also involved, if the American farmer who's also involved in this collapse, we shall be faced with the catastrophe of vast proportions. For in that case, there will collapse not only an American nation, but also 2,000-year-old inheritance of the highest works of the human culture and civilization. Obviously, Americans can't say 2,000 years, but you know what I mean. All you need to do in order to make this applicable to modern day conservatism is change the words Volk with American, okay? Or what Tucker Carlson calls legacy Americans, right? All you need to do is, instead of saying cultural Bolshevismus, you need to say cultural Marxism. And that's it. Patriots instead of, like some German cultural words need to be swapped over for American cultural words, and then you have the exact same fucking speech. Here, starting with the family and including all notions of honor and loyalty, nation, culture, and economy. I'm skipping Vaterland because that's not an American thing, okay? Even the eternal foundations of our morals and our faith. Nothing is spared by this negative, totally destructive ideology. 1 year of Bolshevism would destroy Germany. 1 year of cultural Marxism would destroy the United States of America. The richest and the most beautiful areas of the world's civilization would be transformed into chaos and a heap of ruins. Even the misery of the past decade and a half could not be compared to the affliction of a Europe in whose heart the red flag of destruction has been planted. He's talking about communism. The thousands of injured, countless dead, which this battle has already cost Germany, may stand as the presage of the disaster. Burning Democrat cities. If you repeated Tucker Carlson said these, what do you think about that? And swapped out cultural references that go back to Germany in like 1919 or 1930s Germany with modern American references, you would recognize that they are identical. Like the energy behind them is the same. The talking points are the same. Okay? Family values, tradition, restoring our cultural honor. We have been destroyed. We must unite because we have been destroyed by outside forces, outside ideologies led by, foreign enemies. Okay? This is definitely a Trump tweet. Woman's world is her husband, her family, her children, and her home. We do not find it right when she presses into the world of men. Who said this? Adolf Hitler or Donald Trump? Like, there you go. The irony, of course, that, like I said, you could do this for Stalin too. The state must declare the child to be the most precious treasure of the people. As long as the government is perceived as working for the benefit of the children, the people will happily endure almost any curtailment of liberty and almost any deprivation. Yeah, Benito Mussolini. The press of Italy is free, freer than the press of any other country, so long as it supports the regime. What? There's no way this is a real quote. I've been a racist since 1921. I don't know how they think I'm imitating Hitler. There's no fucking way this is a real quote. This one is perfect. The people who cast the votes don't decide an election. The people who count the votes do. Joseph Stalin. That's dude. You could get. I mean, there's way better quotes from Stalin that you could get. Or Lenin. I don't think that this is real, but there's way better quotes from Stalin, Lenin, Marx that you could absolutely get people on board with. I don't think these AZ quotes are real, by the way. A lot of these are fucking insane. Like, I don't think Mussolini said, I've been racist since 1921. Like, I don't think he said that. But this screenshot is a speech by Adolf Hitler with the word Germany replaced with nation, with the reference to 14 years changed to years, global changed to globalists, and theater replaced with media. Nothing else has changed word for word. This is the Republican Party currently. Today they say that Christianity is in danger and that the Catholic faith is threatened. My reply to them is, for the time being, Christians and not globalist atheists are now standing at the nation's fore. I am not merely talking about Christianity. I confess that I will never ally myself with the parties which aim to destroy Christianity. For years, they have gone arm in arm with atheism. At no time was greater damage ever done to Christianity than in those years when the Christian parties ruled side by side with those who denied the very existence of God. The nation's entire cultural life was shattered and contaminated in this period. It shall be our task to burn out these manifestations of degeneracy in literature, media, schools, and the press, that is, in our entire culture, and to eliminate the poison which has been permeating every facet of our lives these past years. We have to burn out the manifestations of degeneracy in literature, media, and schools, and the press. Huh. Where have I fucking heard that? All right, every day on Fox News. And their policies in the economic sector, Christian policies, was the inflation which accompanied their rules supposed to be a Christian undertaking? Bro, you only got two? I'm here to enlighten the way the government is shadowing society and abusing their power. Wait, what? When the fuck did I say that? Why do I have quotes? America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. That is a quote that one is real, but I don't remember this one. I say a lot of shit, bro. You're a streamer. That's true. I do say a lot of shit.